Okay, we have tried several smartphones in 2024, be it flagship, folding phone, flipping phones, and we can agree that Indians are buying expensive smartphone in the world. But here's something you didn't know. We went to the Snapdragon event and this was a shocking number. Almost 50% of the users are still on 4G phone. Where 25 to 30,000 is the hottest segment in India, I believe smartphones under 10 to 15,000 will make people switch to 5G and will get better. We'll see more good 5G smartphone launches under 10,000, and this change starts with this new Moto G45, which comes with the all-new 6S Gen 3 50 megapixel quad pixel main camera, 120Hz display, Android 14, and all of this under 10,000 rupees. Sounds pretty interesting. Or is it? Let's go, let's find out. So you get a big box here and inside the box you get the phone, obviously, a transparent TPU case, some paperwork, a 20-watt charger, and a Type A to Type C cable. So everything that you need is inside the box. I'm glad that budget smartphones come with a charger. Anyways, here are 3 interesting things about the Moto G45. And here's one thing that you must know before buying the phone. Starting off with build and design, the moment you pick up the phone, it feels very light in the hand. It weighs in around like 181-182 grams. And this comes with this vegan leather bag. Plus, it's a flat screen, so finding the right screen guard isn't a hassle. By the way, there's no screen protector installed on the phone, so you'll have to get one. Now, we have the blue color. The G45 comes in 2 more colors, Brilliant Green and Viva Magenta. And oh, what is this? A 3.5mm headphone jack. Hello, the headphone jack here is as visible as Achhe Din. Jokes aside, the G45 comes with Corning Gorilla Glass 3 protection, which is good to have in a phone of this price range. Overall, the build and design on the G45 seems good for the price. And what is also good is the cameras that you get on the G45. So you get a 50 megapixel main camera, and the photos on the main camera are good, like the colors are poppy. There is a slight bit of over sharpening if you zoom in. Even the edge detection in the portrait mode is good, although cyan is not the best subject for edge detection, but it is what it is. So for the main camera, if the lighting conditions are good, the photos come out fine. On the front, you get a 16 megapixel selfie camera. The skin tone is good, the pictures are sharp, and even we took a couple of photos with cyan, and there also the skin tone turned out to be good. And in terms of videos, you can shoot at 1080p 30 fps, and this is how the video and mic quality is. And again, on the front also you can do 1080p 30 fps. Apart from this, there are some modes that you get, like this dual capture mode, and usually camera is one limitation in the budget price range, so the main camera of the Moto G45 is good for the price. Another thing which you should really know before buying this phone is software. You get Android 14 out of the box with all the latest patches and everything, but there are 2 small catches that you should know. First is you do get bloatware, but this is kind of different. See, if I open up this entertainment folder, on the top you can see there are apps that I have installed, but on the bottom you see the recommended apps. Another catch here is this Android skin. Like in 2024, we saw all Motorola phones coming with this new Hello UI, but this Moto G45 runs on Moto's older Android skin, MyUX. But that doesn't mean it lacks features. You get some useful features like here, chop to turn on flash, and double tap on the back to open apps and all of that. Apart from this, you get Motorola's latest Smart Connect, so you can pair your Windows laptop with your phone to copy paste files from phone's internal storage. Plus there is also another feature called Instant Hotspot. So basically you can turn on your phone's hotspot from the laptop and start using phone's mobile data without even touching your phone. And here's my favorite one, which I frequently use. If you copy some text or link from your phone, you can instantly paste it on your laptop. And like this, there are tons of other software features, and I still feel people think of Motorola skin to be stock Android, but now in 2024, Motorola's Android skin is way different and quite feature rich. In terms of software update, you get assured 1 year of update to Android 15 and 3 years of security update. This update situation is something we'll have to revisit in the future. Now, before we get to the conclusion, G45 here comes with the latest Snapdragon 6S Gen 3. The good thing is the storage starts at 128 GB and it is UFS 2.2 storage. Now, I know that you might be thinking, what is Snapdragon 6S Gen 3? Well, in very simple words, it is basically a Snapdragon 695 but with on-device AI capabilities. Now, last year we saw the Snapdragon 695 was present in phones around 15 to 20,000 or even under 15,000. Now, to test the phone further, we ran the AnTuTu benchmark and the phone scores a little over 4,50,000, and that is a pretty good score for the price, like one of the best I've seen around 10,000 rupees. We also ran the CPU throttling test, and the graph here is as green as trees. Jaggu Dada would be proud. Jokes aside, the performance here is sufficient enough to casually play games like Subway Surfer or even Call of Duty for 10-15 minutes at 40 FPS. But what I feel is really important in budget phone is this phone good enough for multitasking? Well, we first cleaned up the entire memory, then we opened these 7 to 8 regular apps that you daily use, and then started opening from the last app to see which app reloads from the memory. And as you can see, it can handle these many apps. Now, the unit that we have is an 8GB RAM version. The base variant starts at 4GB RAM. Apart from this, you get a 120Hz HD plus IPS LCD display here. The display here for the price is okay, like the bezels here at the bottom could have been thinner, but what you have to notice, this is an HD plus display. So in normal casual usage, it is hard to tell the difference, but if you look closely at the app icons or their text, or even if you zoom into text in articles and all of that, you can see that the sharpness is less. Now moving on from the display, the good part here is you get dual stereo speakers and now, of course, it is definitely loud. It's a stereo speaker, much better than a single speaker. And in terms of battery, you get a 5000 mAh battery here. And in my short usage of gaming, clicking pictures, scrolling through reels and all of that stuff, on a single charge, it easily lasted me a day without any issues. And speaking of charging, you can even charge the phone at 20 watt. So it takes around 1 hour, 20 minutes to go 100%. Charger is included in the box. Also, Moto didn't cut cost on PD charging, so you can fast charge this phone with any other Type-C PD charger. That's there. So what's the conclusion here? Is the Moto G45 one of the strong contenders in under 10,000 price range? Well, I like that the Moto G45 has 5G, dual stereo speakers, good build, and one of the best performance for this price. If you're watching this video, chances are you already have a 5G phone. This is not for you. But if you want to give this phone to your parents or your younger sibling, especially a 5G phone, and you can consider the Moto G85. And with this phone, I feel there would be a heating battle in budget 10 to 15,000 segment, which I am excited for. Also, the Moto G45 goes on sale on 28th August on Flipkart, and the MRP starts at 10,999, but you get some 1,000 rupees bank discount, which brings down the effective price to 999. Now, there are also some cashback and vouchers. We'll try to mention as much as we can in the first pinned comment so that it helps out you all. And if you're looking for a smartphone in a much higher price point like 15-20,000, here's a good video. On that note, this is signing off. See you in the next video. Pew, pew, pew.